If I'm back to playing this joint, some people might be wondering why I would do that, considering the fact that I said I was going to sell this joint. But after doing like the prologue, I realized I can get for at least that much this week, and then kind of hard launch it for the rest of the summer. That's the idea. I don't think I'm gonna start like the Kiseki series off like with a big like 9-hour stream like what I did with Ayuden and Final Fantasy 16. I want to take it easy.
Murray's all fired up to make the run for the key. While on the blasting station, use the left analog stick to aim and the square button to fire.
Right on. I'll keep him covered.
Time to move, Sly.
I get that and everything, but let me pause this. I thought Caleb Hart was going to
Aim and the square button to fire.
let me take a brush from, but I thought Caleb Hart was gonna get the world record in Mega Man X2. He was doing so well in the beginning.
Right on. I'll keep him covered.
Alright, we're back in form.
Time to move, Sly.
I'm gonna shot yo ass. You can actually do that, by the way. Why is the zoom so fucking big? I want to zoom out. I almost shot to myself.
shot. I'm halfway there. Whoa! Whoa! Hey! No! Hey!
Yeah, once you have the controls of what's intuitive to you, this isn't as difficult as it might seem.
Way to go!
I feel like shooting his ass in this, but I can't. I also know it'd be mean as fuck. So they turned Murray into Strongman in the sequels, but over here he's just kind of like the handyman with the whip. Well, that's because we think about like what a crime story is. He's the accessory out of the crime. That's really his important role, as opposed to being muscle or an enforcer. Just like Bentley's the accessory to the crime. Oh wow, this one sounds nice.
Despite its temple-like facade, this place is really some sort of training ground. Stay on your toes.
Let me try to get the hops on this. Wow, I was able to get past it. My nose is fucking... There's not a lot of balls here, but it's pretty easy to not know what you're supposed to do here to get all of them. Mind you, you really don't have to get all of them. It's just something I like doing because it builds on your bag. Although admittedly a lot of that bag is kind of whack, so it's really just, it's a 3D platformer to collect upon. You want to catch them all. So this is usually the point where people get stuck. Well, I've been stuck. I've seen other players get stuck. Ideally, this might be the place you're better off attempting when you have like the binocucom, able to like figure out where you have to go. Gotta make sure I looked at every little nook. Word now. Huh. So I gotta say, this has been a really hot summer. I haven't really been out and done anything interesting unless it was, you know, for the 4th of July party. Like, I've had some summers that weren't summery enough. I remember, like, 2021 was just this muggy UK weather summer. It was whatever. One in 2022 just had like this nasty heat wave. Actually, 2021 had like a nasty heat wave too, but 23 was but this one is just really hot, and the sun is really just cooking you, burning your ass. There's no heat wave. Like, I look out my window and I don't see movement and motion in the air. It's just like that. It's just naturally hot. There's no quantum BS happening. I kind of dig it though. Like, I was on Twitter a while ago and someone said, it was like one of those foot fetish girls that, you know, it's a double-edged sword for foot fetishists in the summer because you get to see all these like hot women with their toes out, but you gotta emotionally regulate because of that. But I haven't really seen much of that because I'm not really stepping outside. I'm not gonna cook myself. Gotta find where the other two are. I'm not really thinking outside the box. That's why I'm not seeing it. But it probably is around here somewhere. Sweating like crazy though. Yeah, this is like the hardest one to like find all of them. Like, you can get filtered pretty easily. I remember I used to like obsess over trying to hit these guys, thinking there was like some secret behind that, but nah. Same with this bong over here. I should say gong. Let me try to see everything from a vantage point. Biggest worry I have is that it's some silver safe, but I haven't like looked at because it's gray and color clashing. But yeah, I'm lost as hell in terms of where the last two could be. Whew, my nose, I feel like sneezing so fucking hard. Feels like I just inhaled a bunch of pepper. Somewhere there's a YouTube short explain why pepper makes motherfuckers want to sneeze. With some dude who has YouTube voice. The reason you want to sneeze every time you inhale a pepper, or inhale pepper, I should say. You know what? Let me think about this. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bust this thing open. I'm going to do the next one. And then maybe I'll get like a Binocucom edition. The Unseen Foe. Cause yeah, this one is likely easier. I always see it's getting repetitious now.
This looks like a good place to try out your new invisibility move. Hold down the circle button to drop out of sight. While invisible, nothing can see you. Not lasers, not searchlights, not guards. Oh, and if the guards already see you, then the invisibility trick won't work on them.
Well, now that I buffed my invisibility trick. Yeah, I like this one. This one was meant to like teach an entire game mechanic. Yeah, clutch that shit the fuck out. I noticed Susie who started reacting to Dragon Ball and decided to watch it. Yeah, she is right that that's definitely a show that if it ran today, it would get canceled. OD. If you probably watch Daima, you think you're getting equivalent to like a Return to Dragon Ball, but nah. It might be that wholesome, but Dragon Ball was like really out of pocket with its like gag humor. It's probably like a trophy for game crews without tripping anything.
challenge, but this vault's combination has got to be 667.
You had the bulls praying hard for a moment. Okay.
Incredible! I never would have thought this was possible. Sir Augustine of Cooper's technique to briefly defy gravity. From now on, you should be able to pop right out of those bottomless pits you keep falling into, and you won't even lose a lucky charm.
This guy delivered that while almost laughing his ass off. I love that. I don't know if that was like deliberate with his voice direction or if he just almost cracked at that fucking line.
Sly, this pagoda
Or if that was
is
just
some
him
kind of
improvising.
huge gunpowder production plant. Judging by the scale, the Panda King must be making tons of explosives.
That got me fucked up. Flaming Temple of Flame. That shit was deliberate. Still haven't figured it out. It's been like, what, 50 minutes? So, I might have to move on.
Calculated the trajectory of these rockets, and I'm 99% sure you'll be able to ride them all the way to the top of that statue before they explode.
What about that other 1%?
Well, in that case, Sly, you will be blown to bits. But the experience will no doubt be spectacular.
Nice.
Now, to unlock these rockets, you're going to need all 7 of the Panda King's treasure keys.
Right on. I'll steal them in no time.
I'm sure someone would like to get cute with those camera angles. Challenge is probably identical too. Yeah, it respawns infinitely. The range is surprisingly limited. I have to like be aware of that. Sometimes it's not that I'm not doing enough damage, sometimes it's just that I'm not hitting it. Yeah, that one just felt unresponsive as hell. I would have rather saved those so that I could do it. Maybe get like 100 coins when I got hit once. That way it's like I got 4 hits in total. Circumvents their D. I wonder how. Well, I know how I would have done it. I would have had to get around him, but back in the day when I didn't have some move all invisible thing, this would have been way less convenient. Okay, so this one, just like Ms. Ruby, has like a low amount of challenges with the core gameplay.
When I notice this snow cone stand, and I think to myself, hey Murray, you gotta keep your energy up. So I hurry over here, and then all of a sudden, monkeys are everywhere, bugging me to race them 3 times around this track for a key.
Could use the key. Think you could take them?
Come on, Sly, they're a pack of monkeys. How can I lose?
All right, remember, steer with
That
the stick and press square to use any nitro boost you collect.
would probably get me a knock on the door.
Thanks for the advice, Sly, but trust me, I got this under control.
Fortify my lead. Sudden rebirth, you would have to do this for the chocobo races. Sign up to get a lead, you have to make it strong as hell.
Freeze, raccoon!
How can I freeze when my heart warms at the very sight of you?
Shut up, ringtail. I don't know what you're doing here in China, but I'm sure it can't be good for whoever owns this place.
You must only have eyes for me if you're too blind to see what's going on around here.
All I see is a pathetic thief who's escaped justice for far too long.
I'm proud to be a thief, especially when I'm stealing from a vicious extortionist like the Panda King. Open your eyes, detective. These quaint temples are a front for an illegal explosives factory.
Don't try to confuse the issue. You criminals are all the same, and none of you can escape justice.
That's cool and all, but I'm more interested in getting these bottles. It gets kind of goofy when she's helping you out through the advancing through.
Press the circle to enter the vault code. Multiple blood vessels burst in my brain while figuring this out. The code had better be 231. You found the blueprints for the Panda King's lair. I'll upload the data straight into your binocucom.
Watch your back, Cooper. When you least expect it, I'll be there.
Kung Pao, like Kung Pao chicken. General okay, so yeah, they're doing this shit on purpose. Chinese food, this shit would not fly now. But this is exactly what I do. Chow mein, like chow mein. Okay, I see you, game. You know, he was shitting himself. So the brown things are things that I can like destroy. And the greens represent things that I can like collect, like the Heinekens. So dumb that I call them Heinekens, but you get the point. So I wonder what my next upgrade is going to be. It's likely the final upgrade, aside from whatever I get from Panda King. I don't recall if the last dude offers you anything interesting. I knew it was just a matter of time until one of those finally hit me. It's cringe as hell, but it's like they're so easy to avoid that I was gonna eventually fumble that shit. Alright, let's see.
Unfortunately, this vault code appears to have been written in owl dialect. I won't be able to crack the code until we meet and defeat the bird who created it.
Okay. The bird who created, that can only be one motherfucker.
I see you carry Kane of notorious Cooper Thief clan. Have you come here for revenge? To steal back the Thievius Raccoonus?
That was my plan at first, but now I'm more interested in putting an end to your avalanche extortion racket.
Why should you care if I bury a few worthless village in snow? You are a thief, just like me.
No, that's only half right. I am a thief from a long line of master thieves, while you're just a frustrated firework artist turned homicidal pyromaniac.
Insolent child. You shall pay dearly for your disrespect. Still, to honor your Cooper ancestry, I will send you to your doom with the beauty of my new firework technique, Flame Fu.
You knew, so it wasn't something he had when he caught my pops.
Fiery wheel! Fiery wheel! Fiery wheel! Fiery wheel! Palms of thunder! Fiery wheel! Palms chop! Fiery weak! Booming chop! Fiery weak! Booming! Booming chop! Bombs of thunder! Fiery weak! Your skill with that cane is unparalleled.
Sly, I did a cross-analysis of the metal used in that high-tech blasting vehicle, and it turns out it can only be found in one place. The Krakatoa volcano in Russia. That's got to be where we'll find the 5th member of the Fiendish Five. So get what you came for and let's get out of here.
Retrieving the Panda King section of the Thievius Raccoonus gave me a chance to learn about my technically minded ancestor, Otto van Cooper. Not known for his physical dexterity, Otto relied on vehicles to aid him in his criminal endeavors. Armed with his designs, I was sure Murray would be able to make some cool modifications to the team van.
Murray and not Bentley. Because he's the car dude here.
A frustrated Inspector Fox, having missed me coming down the mountain, threw the Panda King in jail, thus putting an end to his avalanche protection services and ensuring the safety of mountain villages throughout
That's
China.
crazy, man. Should not be
My
in the
gang and I
allegations.
took a little time off and did some shopping in Hong Kong. Thoroughly relaxed, we headed home to plan our next move.
Fucking traitor, you will eat sushi. I gotta do 9 of these to get the plat. Of course, I'm only here for one reason. Well, 9 more of these if I pass this one. So this was harder than I thought. That amount of time just gave me enough with what I thought was me not dawdling around at all. Only enough room to like make it through to the end. Not enough time to actually pass the end. Because if I scan 10 of those and then I do 10 time trials, I'll get the platinum.
Okay, partner, this is...
Well, I needed to get the platinum, I should say.
We were on our way to the Krakkarov volcano in Russia. While looking over what little information I had on the final member of the Fiendish Five, I began to notice something. In the 4 parts of the Thievius Raccoonus recovered so far, several of the pictures depict a shadowy owl-like figure, which looks very similar to the police images of the mysterious clockwork. Is this a strange coincidence, or is there something I'm missing?
Hey, Sly! The road to Clockwork's fortress is blocked. Do me a favor and shoot out that lock for me, would you, pal? Whoa! Check out all those mines! Think you can blow them away and clear a safe path for us?
They got it in Dorian. I did it, okay.
Bingo! My scanners indicate the Clockwork is holed up in that owl-shaped tower.
First things first, we've got hostile robo-falcons at 12 o'clock, Sly.
That's no tower, it's a giant death ray! Sly, take out those rocks or we're in trouble!
Heads up! The robo-falcons are back! We're getting swarmed!
Whew. So yeah, the final locale is structured a bit differently than everything else. It if you like the core gameplay loop of Sly Cooper, you're not really gonna find it in the last dungeon, which is more of a linear romp with a bunch of mini games. I love this. Okay, so I'm gonna go to view map. I'm gonna try to scan as much people as I can. For reference. Okay, nice reference. So if I go to like the first level for Mugshot and then first level for Ruby, I'll get that trophy, but for now I want to just proceed with this one. So yeah, my hand never comes off square. So this is kind of the issue I take with this. Actually, I'm gonna withhold my comments for now because I realize this really is just part of the process. I want to do a little bit of multitasking. Cletus and Gorgeous Lou. I gotta figure out how to make that shit work, cause get my ass whooped. How much? Okay, I got a decent amount of time on me. And I don't gotta scan any more enemies, that's kinda cool. Big thing I'll probably be doing off screen will be trying to get all the pieces. So let me check my trophy list for a moment. 19 out of 37, that's a little over halfway, and considering trophy to 37 is a platinum, we kind of are over the hump in more ways than one. Let's see. Open all vaults, defeat Panda King. Okay, so based off the trophies in question, yeah, I'm not going to be able to get that last one without being this dude. I guess that kind of sucks, but no big deal. Okay, I got good.
Doesn't look tall enough for the turret to make it all the way through.
We've got to get through that security door on the far side of the cavern. The only way to unlock it is to analyze at least 60 of those hanging computers.
Would have been easy to get at them if Murray hadn't thrashed our new turret.
Yeah, won't be a problem. I can hack the computer's connection coupling so they'll fall to the ground. Then, Murray will have to run over them with the van.
Okay, and Murray, remember to use our new battering ram by hitting the square keep you from those computers.
Hurry! There are only 119 computers up there, and these fire slugs seem intent on getting to them before us. The first one to 60 computers wins! Hurry! There are only 119 computers up there, and these fire slugs seem intent on getting to them before us. The first one to 60 computers wins!
So fuck, man. I'm getting cooked right now.
Hurry! There are only 119 computers up there, and these fire slugs seem intent on getting to them before us.
So I guess I gotta stay like central line, no perimeter movement. Got no cruise control. What's good with this? Oh wait. So I'm able to knock their asses out.
Hurry! There are only 119 computers up there, and these fire slugs seem intent on getting to them before us. The first one to 60 computers wins!
Okay, there's an attack button.
Careful, Sly! Those tiles are booby-trapped! You better get out of there!
Hold on. That's Carmelita. She looks trapped.
Serves that cop right. She's been dogging us from the start.
It's just a misunderstanding. We've got to free her.
Are you crazy, Sly? Clockwork probably stuck her there to trap you.
But if I don't do anything, Carmelita's doomed. Besides, stealing just won't be any fun without her.
Sly, your ridiculous raccoon logic sends shivers up my shell. But if you're determined to go through with this, That barrel will undoubtedly help, though I have no idea how you'll get up there.
Dude, a spire jump here, a rail slide there. I've done this a million times.
So, the name of this one is familiar. During rescue. Let's go plank goo.
Sly Cooper. I should have known you were behind this.
You got me wrong, Miss Fox. I'm here to rescue
I'm
you.
chilling.
You sentimental fool. Empathy has always been the downfall of the Cooper clan.
I knew this was a trap. Looks like I'm going to have to do some fast and furious hacking to shut down that gas before Sly's brain is turned to cheese. Haven't had to do this in a while. Okay, I use the left analog stick to steer and the right analog stick to unleash my hacker code.
Let me think about it for a moment. I'm gonna get my health refilled. Want to have a good slate for this. So I'm gonna break it down this much, but
Uh-oh. Looks like I triggered one of Clockwork's security algorithms. Stay sharp, Bentley. Level 3!
this guy sounds like he's about to bust, man. The hit slow actually really helps out with this. That's a nice touch. It's ahead of its time too.
Level 2!
So I can hit the sides? Oh shit, that changes everything.
Level 3!
Yeah, being able to hug walls makes a huge difference in doing all of that. It's like the NBA, perimeter shooting is just the best.
Break me out of this force field by smashing its base, and I'll make it up to you somehow. I don't get it, Cooper. I've hunted you for years, tried to throw you behind bars, but when you get a chance to leave me in a cage, you set me free. Why?
Carmelita, we may be on opposite sides of the law, but you're not my enemy. Now, the homicidal robotic owl that built this death ray and nearly gassed us to death, that guy's on my list.
I see your point. All right. Until Clockwork and his evil schemes are destroyed, I suggest we work together.
Together at last. Huh, wait. I need that cane. It's been in my family for generations.
Don't worry, Ringtail. I'll cover you while you get it back. If you can, make your way to the top of the death ray. I stashed my jetpack there before Clockwork nabbed me.
Now that we're a team and all, I need to leave your side.
Hold on. This truce is only temporary. Once we beat Clockwork, I'm coming after you.
Really?
Well, maybe I'll give you a 10-second head start.
I didn't even pay attention, man. Okay, so... Got my ass. I need something to... I could actually shoot Koopa if I wanted to.
Nice job, Raccoon.
Where's Carmelita's jetpack? Right where she said it would be. The magnetronic support field for the death ray got destroyed as you were making a run for your cane. You'd better hurry. This whole thing is about to fall apart.
I'm on it.
That was all cinematic. Same with this. I'm not really controlling anything.
It's thinking fast. Climb, Sly, climb. Slash through those gears with your cane. You've got to keep moving.
Yeah, not having any kind of like extra health is catching up with me. I thought I got some more here, but when I came back from the mini game, I had like none. So maybe that was because of Bentley's whole escapade. In any case, the last section of the game is pretty fun. A lot of mini games, a lot of like side stuff that doesn't really challenge me the way I care for, the way the core gameplay loop does with these mechanics of stealth and excellent movement. But I don't really mind that much because it's a nice pace changer. I think if this game were to be spoken of the way people speak about like newer games, they would say that this last section felt like the developers were rushing things because it doesn't follow the same structure as the previous locales. It is a linear heist. You know, I can understand simplifies with that kind of mentality for something like Dark Souls, where the last section of the game is rough compared to the excellent game design in the beginning, or I'm seeing a lot of criticism for Elden Ring now because people are starting to realize the open world is the worst aspect of it. And me being a notorious hater of open world games, I'm all for it. I say this as someone who had a good time playing the open world in 7 Rebirth, but even then I was getting kind of sick of it. At times I was like, this is something that's cute the first 2 times. I can definitely picture myself getting over it really soon. By the time you got to like Cosmo Canyon, I was thinking, oh come on. This is a little too much. But yeah, a game like Dark Souls, where you have, you know, a platforming boss near the end. Where, trying to think. You had that whole, like, dark area, which was a pain in the ass to get through. Visible area with seeps of scaleless, man. Is questionable game design near the end. And it started getting kind of Mega Man-ish. Which I like the Mega Man formula. But I didn't think it belonged in Dark Souls.
I don't get it, Cooper. I've hunted you for years, tried to throw you behind bars, but when you get a chance to leave me in a cage, you set me free. Why?
Ah, man, this is getting kind of annoying.
Sides of the law, but you're not my enemy. Now, the homicidal robotic owl that built this death ray and nearly gassed us to death, that guy's on my list.
I see your point.
Shit, this is starting to annoy the fuck out of me.
Clockwork and
Let me rewind this. Aren't you glad emulation is a feature? I would have much rather this than like a port. I'm actually happy about this timeline for once. What I'm not happy about is my doofy ass plane. Dumb and goofy. I'm not playing this shit. I'm gonna go and get this guy some magnets. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. I hate when I have to deal with dropped inputs. That happens so much with the HD version. It didn't lead to damage this time, but whew. Like, I will say this, like, I much prefer this version emulation than I do the HD collection. Even though that was more bang for your buck. This is just a better game by and far. When you press a button to do something, it does something. Sometimes it might drop a couple inputs, but that's rarely a thing compared to when you play the HD version. I mean, this one still has flaws. I've seen it documented. People have had like complications with Miss Ruby's thing. Compared to like the hellscape that was playing the HD version, I enjoyed this one a lot more.
Okay, that jetpack is easy. To fly. Use the left analog stick to aim and steer, and press the square button to fire his rockets. Sly! Behind you!
Sly Cooper, you have assaulted my gas chamber and destroyed my death ray.
Someone used that as an audio drop for like an edgy podcast.
So that was you in the background of all those old pictures in the Thievius Raccoonus. How old are you?
Perfection has no age.
What? You're immortal?
Revenge is the prime ingredient in the function of youth. I've kept myself alive for hundreds of years with a steady diet of jealousy and hate, awaiting the day when I would formally eclipse your family's thieving reputation.
Slide! My missiles don't hurt him but seem to create holes in his armor. Shoot into the gaps I create!
You're the weakest Cooper I've yet
I can just hold down the attack button.
Nice shooting, Sly! You got him! Wow, that's one tough owl.
I don't get it. You're so familiar with my family. You must have known my father had a son. If you hated the Coopers so much, why did you let me live when you stole the Thievius Raccoonus?
Because I wanted to show the world that without your precious book, the Cooper line was nothing.
Ah, well, there's where you're wrong. The Thievius Raccoonus doesn't create great thieves. It takes great thieves to create the Thievius Raccoonus.
Enough, Sly Cooper. It ends here. I will finish you like I finished your father. And the Cooper line will be erased, and the only master thief will be Clockwork.
Did I take a hit before? Not like, recently, but like a while ago, because I know the first time I noticed my thing, it had like a silver magnet or whatever, horseshoe.
My skills are superior.
I just gotta aim it low.
My intellect is refined. My experience is greater.
Whew, this shit is kind of annoying. There's like a longitudinal element that I don't really like.
I've analyzed Clockwork's attack pattern. Fly through the center of the ring charges to avoid their radial blast.
Yeah, this is the kind of annoying thing about it is that it's not just moving left to right, I gotta position it up and down. That's tricky when it's smaller from a distance. You don't know how it's gonna look stretched out.
You cannot escape me, Cooper Raccoon. You can't dodge me forever.
You see? That's the problem right there. Oh, they gave me like a quality of life horseshoe, so I don't have to go out and get it. Since you don't really have checkpoints here, I don't mind it. It's not like a Final Fantasy 16 thing where they like refill you completely at a checkpoint, kind of robbing you of a chance to like take a challenge.
My experience is great.
What time is it?
You cannot escape me, Cooper Raccoon.
Now's your only chance, Sly! You've got to get to his head and destroy it before his auto...
I am. 7. Flowers. Never. Lava tube. Play.
Yeah, I didn't know where I was supposed to land after that, but... At least, like, after a couple of deaths, they give you, like, the handout.
You're the weakest Cooper I've yet encountered.
Oh, he's not in his prime, though, so... Well, this guy's, like, straight out of high school.
Dodge me forever.
Maybe even straight out of college age.
My skills are superior. other two. Feet together. I will live. Immortal. Redirect. Clockwork is.
It took some tricky maneuvering, but I managed to snatch that last piece of the Thievius Raccoonus from Clockwork's claw. I had taken down each member of the Fiendish Five: Raleigh, Mugshot, Ms. Ruby, the Panda King, and finally Clockwork. I'd beaten them all one by one and reclaimed my birthright. Of course, there was no way I could have gotten here without the help of my pals. I know this hasn't been easy for them, yet they stuck with me through it all. Murray, boy, it took a lot of guts for him to get out in the field with me. I know he was scared, but he's got more heart than anyone I've ever known. And thank goodness for Bentley. Without his expertise,
audio was
I'd have never
around.
found my way off that rooftop in Paris. A guy couldn't ask for a better gang of friends. Who could ever forget the lovely Carmelita? Looks like we're not going to be friends anymore. Now that Clockwork's death ray is out of commission, we're back to playing cops and robbers. I thought for sure she was going to slap the handcuffs on me right then and there. But instead, she was true to her word and gave me that 10-second head start. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2... One. I felt bad leaving her stranded on that giant rock, but I knew it wouldn't be long before we'd see each other again.
She can't really shoot the lock because the taser would just stun her. So she probably had to think it through, but we got a Zimmerman, Japanese dude, Woods, Spanish dude, Trujillo, Matthew Morgan, Kaufman. I don't mind these credits because there's no vocals in them. But there you go, that's Sly Koopa. It's one of my favorite games in the series. I never played Sly 4. And Sly 5 is only really clamored for because the DLC never arrived to kind of act as the resolution for this dude being trapped in Egypt somewhere. I think that's where he is. Yeah, I have no experience with Sly 4, so I'm not really like sequel baited for Sly 5. It's so weird when a sequel is effectively what would have been a DLC, or like the last act of the story. Kind of reminds me of Xenosaga 2, but Xenosaga 2 is one of my favorite Xenosagas, or Xeno games.
I hate to tell you this, Sly, but the Thievius Raccoonus isn't fully restored. You're gonna have to go back and unlock all the vaults to find the pages you're missing. There is some good news, though. A friend of mine in Japan just sent me this really cool movie. And guess what? It's all about us.
No, I messed with the volume.
危なかった。ま、カルマリータちゃんには悪いけど、今回も俺様たちの勝ちだ。このデータファイルがあれば、父ちゃんの仇が撃てる。あれはまだ俺が子供の頃だ。よく父ちゃんの膝の上で遊んでたっけ。
That's cool and all, but It's just like a slightly outsourced look. This is Voodoo. What type of weird ass noise is this dude? Let me look at Murray for a moment. Oh, he's on like Glizzy, that's why. So this is the type of difficulty that I like in video games, where I die a lot, but eventually I get good at the task at hand, whereas you play some games you never die, but they're just so lenient with your mistakes. Like, I didn't take damage in that clockwork fight. I got caught with the laser, so it turned into like a burning laser, but I never got touched by the burning laser. It just transitioned from the harmless light show. Now, the later Sly games, like Sly 2, is like my least favorite that I've played. And I know people have sung its praises. There was a time where I really liked it myself, but just trying to collect everything in the hub world, it's such a pain in the ass. It just means that I'm running around in circles a lot of time through the hub world before I get to like fully enjoy myself. I think Sly 3 found like a more refined way of dealing with everything. It's streamlining the process. The reason I didn't continue playing Sly 3 was because my PlayStation Now expired, and you know, I think I'm good with not resorting to PlayStation Plus to an improved PlayStation Plus to get the full experience. That, it just felt like a really buggy game, Sly 2. Some people might say, well, Sly 3 is like a rushed sequel, but it's still iterated on Sly 2's concepts in a much better way. The narrative was a little too reliant on that, like, in medias res. Oh, these guys are probably about to die and shit thing. Having the school twist be that, like, Carmelita's the one that beats the main antagonist, not Sly, is kind of cool. Even though that was a rival to Sly, who's like snitching his reason Phoenix 5 were able to get the drop on Cooper's pop. It kind of just seemed like he was the better man much more consistently, but I guess Sly was more interested in getting that Punani, and he already had him beat anyway.
Lucky for you, I versed in chaos theory. Otherwise, this code would have been unsolvable. Input 932. using Colonel Reed Cooper's Time Stopper technique. Press the triangle button and execute a flashbang that will stun all guards in the world for a few seconds. I can see how this might be useful and entertaining too.
At long last, the Thievius Raccoonus restored to its original state. The first time I held the whole thing under my arm since I was 8 years old. The same weight that all my ancestors had felt beneath their arms as they had passed it on. Although, while other family members may have been great thieves, they all inherited the book. I got a chance to earn it. I had taken down the fiendish vibe, having used the moves my ancestors taught me, and become a master thief along the way. The time had come for me to chronicle my own adventures into the great book. This is gonna be fun.
You've done it, Sly! The Thievius Raccoonus is complete! Now, try beating all the Master Thief sprints to unlock the designer's commentary. Once you've unlocked them all, I've got a special behind-the-scenes movie to show you.
I think I did do this before because I've seen that clip, but let me make my way. So 23 out of 37 trophies, 36 if you don't count the platinum, which I don't do that. Operate based on tasks. 4 signs in a stealthy approach. Complete a cunning disguise without using a barrel. So the rest of these trophies, aside from completing 10 Master Thief spins, is like do a bunch of weird shit. And I can do all of that off screen. Pretty sure I'm gonna get the trophy for this in like a week or two. And you won't be seeing this game from then on, man, but, you know, less than 3 hours, and we're finally done with Sly Cooper. A lot of that time, admittedly, was me just kind of struggling unnecessarily with that panda area. With the flaming whatever of flame. You know, these Orientalist, like, stereotypes, but in any case, I really fucked with this game. 2002 was just a solid year for gaming. I know people like to praise 2001 for things like Final Fantasy X, Grand Theft Auto 3, I believe, Gran Turismo 3, Jak and Daxter. It was a strong year, but 2002, man. You had this, you had Kingdom Hearts, you had DMC2 was next year, but yeah, 2001 had DMC1, so 2001 was a strong year, but 2002, let's not sleep on what that year contributed to like the PlayStation 2. It was difficult to beat. But no, that's about it. I'll be playing Trails Through Daybreak. This has been your boy, Mr. Wonka7. Thank you guys for watching, and suck my dick.